It is April 2026. India spent 4,000 crore on a movie. The internet called it AI Slop. A podcast just sold for more than most software companies do. And a motion designer built what Adobe spent 30 years avoiding. This is your monthly debrief. Let's go. Welcome to the Edit Report. Every month, one video, no fluff, just everything that actually mattered in video editing, motion design, and the AI circus that keeps promising to replace us. 4,000 crore. Not 400. 4,000 crore. Now that is the reported budget for Nitesh Tiwari's Ramayana. It's a two-part epic. Ranbir Kapoor as Ram, Yash as Ravana, and Sai Pallavi as Sita. Sunny Deol as Hanuman. Now this is touted to be the most expensive Indian film ever made. Now interestingly, the teaser dropped on Hanuman Jayanti, April 2nd. Let's just look at the trailer together. Now let's together try to find the problems with a 4,000 crore movie. And you can see that for some reason the entire trailer feels so smooth at 30 frames per second. Yeah, this feels quite smooth, but I don't know, this doesn't feel too smooth. For some reason they actually decided to slow this down, but did not use any budget for this. This looks so choppy compared to the other part of the trailer. Now this is not even big. I mean, we can consider this, as very small mistake, but let's look at this scenario. Now this is the scene that actually broke the entire Twitter and everyone is complaining about this. Let's just watch this part frame by frame. If you notice this person right here with the blue turban, you can see how the color changes during the scene and people are calling this AI, but is it truly AI? We will find out. If it turns into violet and then turns back into blue right here. But to me, honestly, this shot does not look like AI. If I go frame by frame, all the faces are pretty consistent across the frame, which is very hard to do with such a dynamic shot using AI. Now, this shot also looks like straight up using the 3D assets from Adipurush 2, because let's be honest, forests in India does not look like this, okay? See, Indian jungles are never this yellowish, right? It is a more muted, colder green. Yeah, so this is the actual color of a jungle, especially in India. We can obviously color correct this here, but it's an edit report, so we're not doing this. By the way, if you want me to make a complete breakdown from a video editor perspective of Ramayana and what I think about the teaser, comment Ramayana down below. Okay, quick interruption. Statistically, 80% of people who are watching this video never subscribe. If you can't subscribe, can you at least hype us up in the comments down below? Let's start with the thing nobody in this space wants to admit out loud. Content is now the industry. Kevin O'Leary, the guy who tells people to stop buying lattes, went on a podcast and said this.
Oh, I think the job that gets you the most money now is if you have talents in social media for customer acquisition. I used to pay those guys 48 grand a year, and now they're 250,000 because you can measure their work based on customer acquisition every week. So remember, everybody say you have to be an engineer, an engineer, an engineer. Now you want to be an artist again. So if you know how to use your phone, somebody wants to hire you.
Read that again. His fastest growing explains not software, not headcount, but artists. The same week that clip was going around, a job posting went viral in India. A startup in HSR Bangalore hiring a head of content, video, end-to-end, idea to edit to publish. The salary, a jaw-dropping 30 to 35 lakh per year, plus equity. Now for context, median software engineering package in top tier India, somewhere around 20 to 25 lakhs. Yes, a content job just outpaid engineering in writing on a job board. See, this job title did not exist 5 years ago. The salary band did not exist 2 years ago. And honestly, I also predicted that someday content creator role will be a very big job role, not just as a creator, but as a proper job role. And that day is today. But the story that really broke my brain this month was OpenAI acquired TBPN. Now, if you don't know TBPN, it's a live podcast. Two founders, John Cogan and Jordy Hayes, talking about tech in real time. No heavy edits, no guests every week. Just consistent, sharp, taste-driven conversation. Now, OpenAI paid a few $100 million for it. Yes, for an online podcast show. And honestly, this is a very new direction. Can you imagine a show company getting valued like a SaaS company? Because in the world where AI can generate infinite content, the thing that becomes rare is taste, judgment, a point of view that people actually trust. Now, TBPN had that. And apparently that's now worth 9 figures. So if you are a video editor or a motion designer in India, still underselling yourself, this is the data you needed. The market just told you what your skill set is worth. The only question is whether you're charging accordingly. Next, a founder named Anvisha Pai raised $7.5 million to quote kill AI slop. The product is called Moda. It's an AI design agent. It will learn your brand, generate presentations, social media posts, decks, all editable, all on brand. The launch video was exceptional. The cinematic framing, the tight pacing, the clean motion design work. It went viral overnight. Now here is where it gets even more fun. The launch video was made by a real motion designer, not the AI, a human with taste. So here's the actual takeaway. Your launch video is your portfolio. Before any client, any investor, any viewer decides whether to trust your product, they watch how you present it. The motion designer who made that video probably got paid once. The video did the rest. Now, if you're building anything, a course, a studio, a product, the thing that converts is not the thing itself. It's how it moves on the screen. Now, this is still entirely a human job, and we are launching something very exciting for people who want to be at that place very soon. So stay tuned to our channel and don't forget to join our free Discord community when that special thing launches very soon. Jake Bartlett from Jake in Motion shipped a plugin called Railcut. Now here's what it does. It adds a real track-based non-linear editing timeline inside of After Effects. Clips, tracks, audio waveforms, ripple edits, slip tool, everything you'd expect from Premiere or Resolve, but living inside AE where your motion work already lives. Now if you have ever tried to do any meaningful editing inside After Effects, you know what the current experience is. You're working with layers in composition timeline that was designed for compositing, not for cutting. Let's be honest, it's not fun. It has never been fun, and Adobe knows it is not fun. See, Adobe really had 30 years to fix this, but Jake Bartlett had a deadline and shipped Railcut, especially thanks to Cloud Code and everything. See, if your workflow currently involves cutting in Premiere, then doing a dynamic link to After Effects and back and forth, round tripping multiple times, that loop just got shorter. You can check out in the description down below. Trust me, it's worth your time. Next, Netflix quietly dropped something called Void. It's an AI tool that removes objects from video. People, props, anything you select, and then automatically corrects the physics of what's left behind. Background fills in, motion paths adjust. Trust me, it is not just classic AI in painting. It is physically aware in painting. And trust me, a Hollywood VFX company 7 years ago would charge serious money and serious time for this sort of workflow. Why does it automatically? Coming from Netflix, I am quite surprised. If you have been a VFX artist, your life just got a little easier. Just not on the pocket. Next, a developer named Lucas Jean built something called Vite. It's a version control for DaVinci Resolve. Think of Git, but for your video editing. Git is basically a way of keeping track of all of your code changes in real time, and also you can go back and forth of all the different changes you've made at any point in time. Magical, right? Now, the best thing about this is multiple editors can work from the same project and merge their changes at the end. Now, if you ever collaborated on Resolve project and ended up with 6 files called Final V7, Real Final, blah, 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 this is built for you. But the thing that bothers me a lot is, why don't we have this for Premiere Pro? Like, why? I know. Me, the laptop, and even you hate Adobe for this. Okay, the last one quick. A Twitter account with a large following posted this. Someone just built a full open source mocap, an open source motion capture system that works with any camera. Markless 3D tracking, runs on ordinary webcams, research gets skeletal data, 100% open source. 285,000 impressions overnight. But even if you try to just pause for a while and try to understand that motion capture devices used to cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars long back, and now you can just really motion capture using your smartphone and use of AI video model like Kling 3.0 Omni to just transfer video to video is just insane. It's really an interesting time that we live in. This was the episode 2 of the Edit Report. Tell me in the comment section which segment you want more of, and that is genuinely how this format evolves. If you have missed the last episode where I told a lot of things that you as a video editor should know, if you don't want to be felt behind in 2026, watch this video here.